please, very importantly, to haunted space comp for competition, space, your answer, A, B or C, space, then your name and the number, 80088. Okay, 80088. We'll see you in September. David, back to you.
Thank you very much indeed, Julian. Right, we've already chosen one member, but which other members of the audience will be invited to become investigators tonight at Elveston Castle? And what secrets lurk within that castle, and what will it reveal? Join us in part 2, you'll find out. Most Haunted live on this summer solstice. This is the peak of our investigation. This is when paranormal activity is at its highest. Now, also thank you for all your messages that are already coming in. Thank you to Hewler Philpott Jones, who's made me blush yet again. Very nice to see you too, and I hope you enjoy the show tonight. Now, I am blushing at that. Now, we talked earlier on about psychometry and the experiment that we did last night with David Wells, which I think was pretty amazing. Now, we're going to do it again tonight. I'm not sure you knew that, David, but Matthew, you actually were slightly sceptical about the way it was carried out. So what have you done that's different tonight?
Well, no, I mean, I was very impressed by what went on, and it's quite nice to see if we can try and build upon that. So what we've tried to do today is I've asked Kieran, who's the paranormal investigator, who's also one of my colleagues at Liverpool Hope. Now, he's obviously been at Elveston Castle today, so he's looked around and tried to find an object that is, in some way linked to that building, hopefully has some of the kinds of aspects to it that maybe David could pick up on, and that's something we're going to try again, the experiment last night. Whether it'll be as effective as last night, we don't know, but we'll try it.
Okay, and one of the things about the object last night was that you said there was so much passion and history behind it. So we'll see what happens tonight, and I wish you a lot of luck with that. But also, people at home can join in. Julian, you've got details of how people do that.
The object, very importantly, last night it was that piece of wood. Tonight it's this. It's clearly a key, but we want to know what you think about this. What do you think about this object? It's obviously from the location tonight, but any more? What door could it open? What does it mean? So what we want you to do is we want you to contact us by text again on this. So text haunted space EXP for experiment, space your answer or thoughts, space your name and area, and send it to this number 83088. That's 83088. I shall hold the key up once more, so concentrate hard at home on the key, and then give us a text, and we'll talk later. David.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, see how you get on with that. Right. So, back to Elveston Castle. What secrets does this castle hold? Let's have a look at the first of our 3 locations tonight.
This is the famous Gothic Hall. It's become so famous not just because of its beauty, but also because of its ghostly goings-on. Sometimes if you're in here on your own, you may hear footsteps walking around you when there's nobody else here. Also, doors like to open and close on their own accord. But the most famous ghost here has to be the Lady in White.
A few years ago, I decided to have a wander around with some colleagues. And as we walked through the tea room and into the Gothic Hall, I sensed the presence of a young female. And she walked through with us, through to the old part of the castle, which is the library now. And we walked into the middle of the room, and I felt a choking sensation, and very low, very depressed. And it was this girl, and what she'd done, she got very depressed and she hung herself. And as she did, she was all in an old grey dress, and her hair was all long and loose and ragged, and she was unkept. And she just appeared like that, and it was really frightening.
You can still see how the old kitchen would have once been. And one of the most frequented ghosts that comes into this room is that of a young maid who met an unfortunate end to her life. She found out she was pregnant out of wedlock, and committed suicide. Still to this day, the hustle and bustle and the noises of a working kitchen can still be heard coming from this room and the room next door. But when people enter this area, there's nobody here. In this small panel room, the ghostly figure of the White Lady has been seen wandering from one side to the other. This apparition actually floats through a seemingly solid wall. But we can open the door, and the door reveals a hidden staircase that takes you to another level.
So that is the story deep within the castle. Now, we've already chosen one person to join our team of investigators, but now it is time to choose more. Right, Matthew, would you like to come and join me with this? Right, this is your lucky chance to join the investigation team. We're looking for 3 people we're going to send up. If your name is called out, please stand up, do not move. OK, Matthew, pick out your first one.
OK.
Who is this?
This is Melanie Peach.
Melanie Peach, please stand up. Our second one, please. Wait. Right, our second one, Matthew.
Second one is Vicky Moontree.
Where's Vicky? There you are. Hello, Vicky. Go and join our team of investigators. And our final one, please.
And the final one is Jeff Farmer.
Jeff Farmer, where are you? Jeff, go and join our team of investigators. Give them all a round of applause as they leave to join our team. Right, it's time to get this investigation started. We are starting in the Gothic Hall. Let's have a look at the 3D image of the Gothic Hall. Here you go. It is situated on the ground floor of the castle. Let's have a look. There it is. There it is, the ground floor of the castle. There is huge amounts of history to it. Now, the naked wrestling scene from Woman in Love, which is a film starring Oliver Reed and Alan Bates, was filmed in front of the ornate fireplace. But more importantly, footsteps have been heard, doors open and close, and a white lady has also been reported sitting in a chair by the window. So what will happen tonight? Let's now go over to Yvette and Derek, the rest of the team, and find out what